finally back. It's been quite a while. You guys probably remember on my last video that I had put out, I was explaining the issue with the fitment that I had with the Threadstone downpipe and the current turbo that I had. Now, I'm happy to say we're finally over that. I just got little small things here and there that I need to finish and make sure they're nice and neat and stuff like that. But yeah, let me get you guys up to date and stay tuned. Alright, so hopefully I remember on the last video I had this turbo here, and the issue was that the flange over here extends out way too far, you know, and that caused, you know, space issues and whatnot to fit the downpipe. Now the solution to that, or at least half of the solution, was found by another fellow YouTuber, Ed Koikendel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But thanks to his help, he found out the upper portion. So the correct turbo and housing, I would say. Don't remember the name of it right now, but I'll put it up on the screen whenever I'm editing. Yeah, so the housing, as you can tell, has no extension. It's flat, gives enough space to, you know, do a natural curve. It's not touching, and the turbo is, let me see, it's actually right here. It's a Rev 9 TX 5E-57. That is the correct turbo. So if you plan on going like, you know, fully customized and not buying a whole kit, this will probably be the closest. Now the only thing I need to take care of now is down at the bottom. Let me see if I can get you guys closer. Down at the bottom, they're only separated by about an inch. So it's a pretty easy solution. Just take it to a muffler shop and just have the muffler extend over about an inch or so to the downpipe, and they will both meet up. And then of course I ended up having to buy a different flange over here because they weren't the correct size, and I ended up getting a 90-degree swivel fitting, which looks really nice. It gives it some, you know, like wiggle to move around. I also had to get a new flange for the drain, which now that is going to make me have to change this fitting over here. Instead of a 90-degree turned, I'm gonna have to put on a straight down fitting. That way it just goes straight down. Also, I ended up having to change this here, which to me is a lot better. I took out the other junction because it was exposed, so if anything metal falls and touches this, it's just gonna ground and cut everything, because I have a breaker at the back where I relocated the battery. So I don't want to have any issues. I bought this, which the fibers of the cables go all the way in, and there's this clear plastic that protects all of it, so I feel much safer with that. The alternators there, the fuse box, as you see, the small one is for the fuse box. This one over here is for the alternator, and then the big one, which is going all the way back. But yeah, it's looking really good. It spins freely, no play, no nothing. Really clean. So far I'm liking how it looks, you know. And this is where I'm currently at. Now I'm just like buttoning up all things here and there. Now I have to throw in the radiator and new fan shroud that I had bought, But then of course I have to buy a plug and play pigtails for this. I might just buy it from 2J. They have them already, so I might order that pretty soon as well. Gotta go ahead and throw that in, and yeah, little by little just start doing cleaning up the engine bay. Got a whole mess. As you guys can see, still got the bumper out there, the hood. My whole table is quite a mess. There's just things everywhere. Still got all the aluminum piping. I have the driver's side done. I still have to get that welded, but I'm not in a hurry. This was the actual turbo and downpipe fitment was my main concern. So now that I got that done, I can go ahead and get the rest of it done. I have the driver's side done already. I still have to do the one from the turbo cold side to the intercooler.
Three days later.
It's been now about 2 days so far. I had like a small flu, kind of took those 2 days off to rest and whatnot. I'm still congested and all that, so if I sound a little funny, you already know what it is. But anyways, the show must continue. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead is use some 1040 cheap oil from Walmart, just to get break it in or whatever, get it started for a little bit, and then later on flush it and put some good one. And we're gonna go ahead and put a FRAM filter. It's the Ultra Synthetic. Just in case you guys want to try it, it's the XG7317. Focus, there we go. Alright, so the belt's done. It took me a little while. It was hard to do get the tension off the tensioner by myself, so that was super uncomfortable. It took me a couple of minutes, not too long. So got that ready to go just in case I go to crank it sometime soon. Now what I want to do is probably go ahead and, I'll say put some oil, but I need to thread the bottom. I'll show you guys right now. Need to make sure the thread for, you guys won't be able to see it, but the drain line, I need to see. This is what I'm saying. Let me see if I guys can see that right there. It just needs to be, I don't know if maybe all they would have to do is extend it right here a little bit towards the downpipe, or I mean, I think that would be the best anyways. What do you guys think? But it's literally right there, man. Like, I would say that's it right there, I think. Honestly, this is the first time I ever see it put together like that. So I think it's not even needed. We'll see. But I have to go ahead and might take a trip to Home Depot, get more bolts, because I had borrowed these two from the wastegate, I think it was wastegate or something like that, somewhere else, or flanges or something like that. Anyways, I need to get more, one for here and one for the bottom. So I might go ahead, take a break, and go to Home Depot. So guess I'll see you guys whenever I get back.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I'm finally back from Home Depot. Went ahead and got 4 of these, what is it, M8 by 125 by 25 millimeter. Let's see, come on. There we go. For the down pipe over here, I already fit one and it's actually perfect. You can tell the difference. This is a round head. This is not. They're both hex though. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this one out, and replace all those 4. Oh, I forgot to mention, I picked up some crush washers for the drain bolt. Alright, so the crush washer has been replaced at the bottom. New oil filter as well. And I went ahead and tightened up both fittings on the, oil drain line, top and bottom. Was rotating this. It's gave me a little bit of problems there because every time I go to rotate it, it hits a fitting and it won't let me set it to the correct spot, so I have to keep taking one off, get past it, put it back on and all that. And then so I got one more to tighten up, which is at a very uncomfortable spot all the way down there. All right, so I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. I'll go ahead and do the oil on the next one and we'll continue from there. I'm also thinking of doing the next video shorter and shorter, because all I got is very small stuff to do until I get there and ready to crank it and turn it on and whatnot. So expect, you know, shorter videos little by little. So don't forget to like, comment, and especially subscribe. I see a lot of you guys are not subscribed. Stop being a creeper and become a family. So hit that subscribe button, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Peace.